Hello, everybody. A very good morning to you. We are live from New Delhi, India, once again. And we've had a rather thunderous night with a lot of rain and hail. And the garden looks lush today in the morning. So that's a good thing. Today, we will be focusing on a very special theme, which is vibrations. So, a warm welcome to you, especially to the people who are joining from our neighboring countries like Sri Lanka, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Nepal. And if you are joining us for the first time today, then we'd like to tell you that our meditation here at We Meditate is always in two parts. And the first part is a universally beneficial introductory meditation. It also helps those who have already done it. And in the second half of the meditation, each week we focus on a new theme. So today's theme is very, very special. It's very scientific. And we'll tell you a little bit more about it in the coming minutes. So, Sahaja Yoga is a form of meditation that was discovered by Shri Mataji, the very special lady in the photograph here. She was nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize a few times as well. And although she is not with us in her physical form anymore, her love, her nourishment through meditation is very much a part of our lifestyle every day. So she devised this form of meditation in which one is able to put themselves into a completely balanced, normal state, no matter what the outside circumstance in our life might be. And she did this by helping us connect with our own mothering energy inside us. So all of us have a mothering energy inside us called the Kundalini energy. So she is our own mothering energy that rests at the base of our spine over here. And this energy lies in a dormant state within us, in a sleeping state. But when we start to get into this meditative state, this dormant state of the Kundalini energy gets awakened, and she goes through us and purifies us, cleanses us, gives us all our own powers which are previously underused, to bring back that zest for life, that peace, that creativity, and that improved mood instantly. So, what is very special about this method of meditation that she discovered is that it is based on our own energies. We connect to our own energy, and by connecting to our own energy, we understand or we come to know what is going on inside our subtle body. So, if you are joining us for the first time, you might find this session today a little mouthful, a little hard, but don't worry at all, because it is all about your experience and how you feel in the meditation, more than all this information or knowledge that we're giving you. So, in this method of meditation, we use our own mothering energy, this internal and maternal energy called the Kundalini energy that's within us. And once this energy is awakened through a very simple process of meditation, we are able to diagnose what is going on inside us, what is going on with our emotions, what is going on with our physical body. And also you learn techniques over time that tell you how to balance all these emotions, all these physical ailments, things like that, But the term vibrations that we said in the beginning of the session is what we feel on our hands once we connect to this energy. So today we are going to tell you a little bit of theory, and after that we'll just meditate, because I think it'll be much better, rather than disrupt the meditation and tell you things again. So this Kundalini energy that exists within us, once she's awakened, she goes through all these energy centers that lie in our being. So some of you might be familiar with it. For some of you, it might just be, what are energy centers? What is this Kundalini energy? So these energy centers, there are 7 of them that exist from the base of our spine running till the top of our head. And each energy center has a certain function for us. So let's say one particular energy center will be looking after one organ, will be looking after certain emotions, things like that. So all our emotional body, our physical body, our spiritual body, our mental body, every single thing is actually looked after by these energy centers, also known as chakras in Sanskrit language. Now, why should we concern ourselves with these energy centers or these chakras? Because it is these energy centers that are the roots of our being. If these energy centers are cleansed and in a balanced state, then our emotional and physical aspects of life are also balanced. But if this root of our being, these different energy centers, some of them are obstructed and are not in a balanced state, either they're in an overused state or in an underused state, maybe they're too exhausted, then these energy centers are not in balance, and they always manifest as something which is not good for us, It could be a health problem, it could be an emotional problem, it could be a habit that you don't like and you want to get rid of. It could be any of them. Now, coming back to the term vibrations. So vibrations are just, you can say, energies. And when we get into this meditative state, we start to feel these vibrations on the palms of our hands. Over time, you will know that if you feel a certain energy on a certain palm, on a certain finger or a certain hand, you will know exactly which energy center inside you it corresponds with. And once you know what's going on inside, you yourself can use your own organic energy to put that into balance. So in Sahaj Yoga, which is the meditation that we do here, we use the 5 elements that exist in nature to bring a balance to us, because our body is also made up of the 5 elements. So sometimes we might have some turmoil going on within us that we might not feel in our day-to-day life. We might not be very conscious of it, but later on it could manifest, tangibly. So before that happens, you can always use your own energies once you're able to diagnose what's going on inside through what you feel on your hands, through these vibrations. So who has vibrations? What has vibrations? You might wonder. So vibrations actually permeate through everything. People have vibrations, places have vibrations, artistic endeavors have vibrations. So for example, the Mona Lisa painting is at a museum in Paris, and flocks of people from all over the world go just to see this beautiful painting. So there is a certain vibrational frequency about the painting, maybe it's the skill of the artist, the technique, the attention to detail, the creativity, which has created this really powerful vibrational frequency, which is like a magnet and getting so many people to come and see it. So even so vibrations don't have to be in something that's very grandiose, something that's very grand. Even a simple poem written by a little girl can have beautiful vibrations. You know, pure-hearted little girl writing a creative, sweet poem. Even architecture, even literature. So all these artistic endeavors have vibrations in them. And coming to people, people also have vibrations. Sometimes, you know, we meet somebody and we say, wow, I'm just feeling so uplifted, I'm feeling so relaxed, I'm feeling so joyful. It's because you met somebody who's so kind and so, you know, jolly, and that has actually, you can say, been infectious to you. And so you're feeling that sense of joy. So that person probably has a really good vibrational coefficient. Then nature has vibrations. So if you go to a botanical park, you go to a garden, you just go dip your feet in the river, you know, you look at a beautiful sunset, you sit on the beach and you watch the ocean. All these nature-related associations are very majestic, they're very uplifting. That's because nature has this incredible power of a vibrational coefficient, which is so cleansing, so powerful. So sometimes, you know, in our meditation we say, just sit on the grass and put your palms on the grass and meditate. It's because the Mother Earth, which is nature, is so powerful, so grounding that it cleanses us completely, and so we feel so much more relaxed. So similarly, sometimes you might meet people and, you know, after meeting them you might feel very exhausted. You might feel a little more miserable, you know. You might feel a bit drained, a little unsettled. And that's probably because the person doesn't have a really good vibrational frequency, you know. Maybe it's a little negative, it could be that. Places, sometimes you go to a place and you just feel so nice there. And sometimes you might go to a place, you might visit a certain, you know, area, and you don't have a very good feeling about it. You don't feel very good. So sometimes what happens is the vibrations or the energies of a place, they get locked. They become very stagnant because of past events that have happened in the place. So, and you know, that hasn't been resolved. And so the vibrations of that place get locked. So sometimes you might not feel good vibrations in a place for that reason. So today we are going to be also understanding why sometimes even after meditating we don't feel the vibrations on our hands. So it's really important to know, like we keep saying again and again, that Sahaj Yoga, meditation, is all about you tapping into that energy, that divine force that just makes you feel relaxed, that puts your mind to ease. So as long as you're feeling more peaceful, you're feeling more relaxed, you don't have to worry so much if you feel the vibrations or if you don't. Now, if you do feel vibrations, what do we actually feel on our hands? What is this feeling, you might wonder? So on our hands, we have nerves, and each finger on the left hand and on the right hand is associated with a certain energy center inside us. Similarly, if you have meditated with us before, you might remember that we have 3 channels within us as well: a left channel, a right channel, and the central channel. And if we skew too much into the left channel, that is, if we dwell too much in the past, then the left channel might go out of balance. And if we dwell too much in the future, too anxious about the future, then our right channel goes out of balance. So the whole idea is that once this mothering energy, this Kundalini energy goes through us, she puts the left and the right into balance. She puts all the aspects of the left chakras or energy centers and all the right aspects of our chakras or energy centers into balance. Now, often people don't feel vibrations, and why does that happen? So one is that, meditation has to be sustained. It has to be a sustained part of your life. So if you do it in fits and starts, like you suddenly decide, oh, something is not going well in my life, I have to meditate. Okay, of course, you're very welcome to. But then if you only do it in fits and starts, you start and then you give it up for some time, and then you're very casual about it, then you might not feel these energies. And secondly, we have an energy center here at the level of our throat called the Vishuddhi chakra. And like we told you, each energy center performs a certain function for us. So the energy center at the level of the throat, the Vishuddhi chakra, gets obstructed or it gets caught up when we feel very guilty. So if you keep feeling guilty about something all the time, then our mothering energy gets obstructed here and she can't rise through us. And how is that related to vibrations? Because our hands, which are very sensitive, where we feel vibrations, go through our shoulders and connect to our throat. So sometimes if our throat chakra, our Vishuddhi chakra is not in balance, then we don't feel the vibrations. Then we say that, oh, we are not vibrationally sensitive. So it can happen, it's okay. We can just work on the Vishuddhi chakra to help open that chakra so that the vibrations easily flow through our hands and we are able to diagnose what's going on in each energy center inside us. Now, coming back to what do you feel on your hands? What are these vibrations? So once this Kundalini energy goes through us, she manifests as a breeze on our hands. It could be a cool breeze, it could be heaviness, it could be heat, it could be some burning or buzzing sensation in a particular finger, it could be numbness, it could be some kind of pain somewhere. So that diagnosis is actually telling you what's going on inside. So for example, let's say I'm feeling something on this middle finger on the left hand. This particular finger is associated with our stomach, with the Nabhi chakra, the stomach energy center. So if I'm feeling very worried, if I'm very anxious about, let's say, a domestic event in the house, if I'm worrying about my house, if I'm feeling very dissatisfied, these are the qualities of the stomach chakra. So all these emotions are occurring because my stomach chakra is not in balance. But I know through this buzzing sensation here, even before I feel all these emotions, that there's something wrong here. I need to correct it through my own energies before I start to feel worried or before I start to feel dissatisfied. So now why does your throat chakra, your Vishuddhi chakra get caught up? So one, if you feel very guilty. Secondly, if you use a lot of harsh language, or you're not able to speak very well, your way of talking sometimes. Or if you're overly sweet, you're too sweet, then also it gets a little obstructed. So, speech has to be really, should also be balanced. And sometimes, if you have too much responsibility on your shoulders and it's getting to you, then also the Vishuddhi chakra gets caught up. So today we are going to first do the basic introductory meditation exercise, after which we are going to be doing a little meditation to cleanse our throat chakra. So maybe you can feel the vibrations today. Now, our sessions are only 40 to 50 minutes long and we've already, covered 20 minutes or so. So let's just really use this time to just relax and connect with ourselves. So don't be too strict with yourself, okay? Just relax. You can sit on the chair, you can sit on the ground, wherever you like. But just take a minute to be comfortable. If you want, you can take your glasses off if you like. If you don't, that's fine. So let's start by opening our palms, okay, and placing them on our lap, and close our eyes. Now let's place our right hand on our heart, okay? So on the left side of our chest, let's place our right hand there. And let's just pay attention to our heart. And now we can say loudly, or we can say it in our mind, Mother Kundalini, that is the mothering energy inside us. Mother Kundalini, I am my true self. Mother Kundalini, I am not these roles I play during the day. I am just the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. Now let's bring our right hand to the left side of our neck. So the right hand is on the left side of our neck. And after that, we turn our head a little bit to the right. And now we can say, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Just forget about what you're feeling guilty for or what you possibly can feel guilty for. Just wholeheartedly say, Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. Now let's bring our right hand to our forehead. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Again, let's not try to think about whom to forgive and why. Let's just wholeheartedly say, Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. Now let's put our right hand right behind our head. You can raise your head a little bit so your head is resting on your right hand, just a little. Now here we pray to our Mother Kundalini. Mother Kundalini, please forgive us if we have made any mistake against our spirit. I'm repeating it in case you missed it. Mother Kundalini, please forgive me if I have made any mistake against my spirit. And now, lastly, we bring our right hand right on top of our head and we press our hand down a little bit on our head. Now, let's rotate our scalp clockwise. And we pray to our mothering energy to please give us a self-realization. Mother Kundalini, please give me my self-realization. You can bring your right hand back on your lap after you've done it. Keep your eyes closed. Now let's bring our right hand to the left side of our neck again. So we're going to cleanse our Vishuddhi chakra. We had done this a few moments ago also in the basic introductory steps. And now for the second part of our meditation, we're placing our right hand on our Vishuddhi chakra, our throat chakra on the left side. Close your eyes. Mother Kundalini, I am not guilty of anything. I am just the pure spirit, and the spirit is emotionless. So how can I feel guilty? Let's massage this area on our left side a little bit. Okay, with our right hand, gently we're massaging our throat chakra. You can bring your right hand back on your lap when you're done. Keep your eyes closed. You can slowly open your eyes whenever you're ready. So, take a moment to see if you can feel anything on the palms of your hands, okay? So, we can bring our hands up to the level of the chest. Sometimes you can feel it better here. And let's close our eyes again. And let's just see, observe our hands. If we can feel that very, very subtle, just a hint of the energies, the vibrations. You can bring your hands back on your lap and open your eyes. So when we get into this meditative state, we enter a state called thoughtless awareness, where we are alert, yet we don't have any thoughts. So we're not thinking of the past or the future. We're just in the moment, completely at peace. And even if we're in this state for 1 second or 2 seconds, that is when the nourishment of our subtle system takes place. That is when the nourishment of all our energy centers, our chakras takes place. And that is when we feel the manifestation on the palms of our hands. Sometimes you might even feel a certain energy on the top of your head. You can check. Put your right hand a couple of inches above your head and see if you can feel that little space from where you can feel some sort of energies being emitted from your head. For some people it's higher, some people it's lower, some people don't feel it. So you can just try to see. You can check with your left hand as well. You might feel a little bit of heat or coolness coming out of your head from a certain point. And can bring your hand down and open your eyes. So over time we will understand what it means if we feel a cool breeze. A cool breeze, in short, is what we're after. That's the most amazing. So if you feel a cool breeze on both your hands, that's really amazing. It shows that you're Kundalini energy has gone through you and cleansed all the chakras in her path. If you feel heat, maybe on one hand or one finger, it's telling you that that particular area in your body, either it's your channel, your left or your right channel, or a certain chakra, has some obstruction and needs a little bit of love and meditation for it to clear. And if on a certain finger you're feeling heaviness or buzzing or numbness, then that tells you that particular energy center is maybe not working very well. So for a throat chakra, for example, if you feel certain heaviness on either of these two fingers, the index fingers, the left or the right, that means that there is some obstruction in the throat chakra that needs to be cleansed. So over time we will be cleansing all our chakras one by one. And this is basically, the vibrations are actually science. It's a scientific way of knowing, of diagnosing what's going on inside. So look at it like a hypothesis and try it and see if it works for you. And don't get too ritualistic about it, just do it in a very relaxed way, a calm way. Find a quiet time in the day, and if you're not sure how to meditate at home and you feel like I'm not going to remember these steps, don't worry. There are two ways to do it. So you can go to our website wemeditate.co, where we have a lot of meditation videos. If you want to read more about these energy centers, channels, vibrations, you can do that there. And if you want to also follow a meditation, you can just follow any meditation there. There are lots of meditations. Some are short as 5 minutes long, and it's always free. Sahaj Yoga is always free, anywhere in the world, in the past and always in the future as well, and even now. So, and the other way to meditate is if you have the link to our YouTube channel. All these meditation videos are recorded there. So you can just have a look at them and follow one, maybe do one a day. So that's all from us for today. Wish you a splendid week ahead. And if you feel like you have meditated with us a few times already and you want to go deeper into your meditation, then just write to us at wemeditateindia@gmail.com and we'll help you take your journey in spirituality further. So stay safe, everybody, and have a splendid week and a very, very joyous New Year. Okay, bye-bye. And we're going to leave some music on now for you, some meditation music. If you wish to sit and meditate just with your hands open for a little longer, completely up to you. Some people might feel that they've already meditated too much today, but if you sit for a little longer, you might feel the energies better. Okay, so see you next Sunday, everybody.